Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, Regis Kilman is the name, and Hearthstone is the game, and it's time for another deck experiment. And this time around, I'm going to try my hand at Divine Shield Paladin. Now, we had some Divine Shield synergy cards in past expansions, like Bolvar Fireblood. Trying to make it work then, never quite took, but now we have cards like the Glass Knight, which allow you to refresh your Divine Shield over and over again, including some other Divine Shield cards along the way. So I thought it was time to try Divine Shield Paladin once again. That said, let's go ahead and jump into the deck creation process as it was recorded live on my Twitch stream. But now we're going to do Divine Shield Paladin because of two reasons. One is the Glass Knight, a card that I think is really cool. It clearly gives you the potential for multiple Divine Shields. And also a card which has not been played a ton, I would argue, Bolvar Fireblood. Previous legendary from Knights of the Frozen Throne. I've tested this before to some success, but we've never really made a great deck around it. But also a new card here, Ghostly Charger from the Witchwood, right?
Saying.
Another great Divine Shield. I was saying that the previous deck, the Shaman, it wasn't very good. It was just, we were testing Bog Shaper and had some miracle stuff, but ultimately it didn't have much of a well-defined win condition, nor did it have cards that actually synergize together. This deck, on the other hand, is going to be about Divine Shield shenanigans. And utilizing Divine Shield to generate, I guess, big dudes, right? Because Bolvar becomes a big dude. We might even run Blood Knight in this deck. Well, I'm on the Witchwood only. To both pull off our Divine Shields, but also create like a giant threat. I think it'd be hard for people to deal with. Almost like a kind of an Edwin Van Cleef type play. A 3-mana giant dude that just kind of wins you the game early sometimes, right? Shenanigans, yeah, shenanigans are always the best, right? Those are my favorite too. So what we need is Divine Shield cards, obviously. So like Argent Squire, for instance, is going to be great. We can probably just go to Divine there and go there. We can do Righteous Protector. That's going to be awesome. I know I'm skipping some of these, but we'll figure that out in a bit. And based on where we land, we will kind of figure out what this deck's going to look like. Is this more of a mid-range deck? I think probably more of a mid-range deck than like a hyper-aggressive deck. Like we can run Potion of Heroism to reload a Divine Shield. The Glass Knight itself right now does not have any activations because we need some heal. But we can do that. I don't know for sure that Crystal Lion's worth it, but we might be able to find a way to put some dudes in here to make it worth it. I could envision that. I like Unidentified Maul because that has the Divine Shield option, plus just kind of a mid-range weapon is generally good. I like buff cards in Divine Shield decks because clearly if you can buff something with Divine Shield, it can take some great trades for you. Anything else? Sunkeeper Tarim is just a good card to have. Valenier might be a good mid-rangey sort of card. Spiker Seed is also really good with Divine Shield too, though. Were we getting a little too late game oriented here? Howling Commander, I don't know. Call to Arms, like obviously a great Paladin card, but I kind of want to move away from Call to Arms. I sort of want to move more towards... I think I'd rather move more towards just mid-range minions. And I'm thinking about some lifesteal stuff for two reasons. One is Glass Knight, the second is Corpse Taker, right? So I think Vicious Scalehide could be pretty good in this deck. Also, it's just really good against aggressive boards, even though it does not have Divine Shield itself. Now, the question is our Blood Knight right now very good? We do have some one-drop Divine Shields that could work against. We can always steal our opponent's Divine Shields as well. Crystal Lion seems like a definite weak point at this moment, because we don't have any ways to make dudes. So I don't think Crystal Lion fits right now. Do we need more buffs? I just saw Infinity War! Don't spoil it, but it's good, right? You liked it, I can tell. I can tell you liked it. Take the quest. Oh boy, I don't know. I did want to run True Silver for Glass Knight. Yeah, I did. Where is that at? Why didn't we add that? What, can I run True Silver and Unidentified Maul is the question. Well, you know, Glass Knight theoretically has a lot of lifesteal dudes already. Sort of thinking maybe we cut that, because Vicious Scalehide's lifesteal and Corpse Taker's lifesteal. Man, a Wicked Flame Burn Bristle would sure be great in this deck. And this is not necessarily a Glass Knight deck, right? Like, yes, he has some synergies, but he's really a Divine Shield first and foremost, and a heal synergy card second. So, early curve, we have some stuff to play. Not the most. We could go like Sound the Bells and Lanessa in here, just to, because Sound the Bells is not too bad with Divine Shield minions, right? It's another buff card, essentially. And instead of running like Blessing of Might, you could run Sound the Bells. And then since we already have Potion of Heroism, Sound the Bells, and Blessing of Kings, and Spikeridge Seed, why not just toss in a Lanessa to seal the deal, as far as I'm concerned? It sort of contributes to our Divine Shield plan, because she gets Divine Shield from Potion of Heroism, but also just a mid-range Paladin plan. Now, right now, I think we're a little light on card draw. I don't know if we have enough refill. You know what might be decent, actually, is we have Death Rattle that we really like, we have Rush, and we have Lifesteal. This is Rush, this is Lifesteal, and this is Death Rattle. And Valamir's Death Rattle, too. This might be the perfect deck for Countess Ashmore. So now the question is, do we have enough early game? We have our hero power. Weapon removal is pretty good in this meta. Argent Protector could be something we run to reload a Divine Shield. Knife Juggler and that kind of stuff is not as good in this sort of deck because you don't have Call to Arms. Wild Pyro, I don't know about that. I'm still a little worried about card draw, but I guess we curve out pretty... We have some late game stuff, so we should just be able to kind of keep our hand modestly sized, no matter what, I would think. Maybe we just toss in one Ooze. Just get that weapon removal option in there. So good right now. So many legendaries. We do have a lot of legendaries. That's true. That's true. Could run Uther. That's good lifesteal for... the Glass Knight, but, oh man, guys, I don't think that's something we need. I think we want to make sure we keep up in the early game. Like, we have enough threats. Like, we have enough. We've played Uther a lot already this expansion, frankly. I think I've had 2 decks with Uther. So let's try this out. Let's see how it goes. Is the Bell dude good? What's his name? Bellringer? Bellringer Sentry? Yeah, I've had some luck with him. I think Secret Paladin's sort of an underrated 4th way to play Paladin right now that's decent. Everyone's saying Light Sorrow. Oh, yeah, I don't want that. Sorry, guys. I just don't think it's good enough. I guess it's technically synergist, but ultimately I don't think good enough. Oh, God. Well, we're going to concede this one. This guy got his lucky Pandatrons. Grats, Pandatrons. We hate rogues. Adding another loss to the pile for Miracle Shaman. Oh boy. That's what we wanted right there. Thanks for telling me, guys. What about Stonehills? Yeah, Stonehills was pretty good in Paladin, but this is one of those decks where we're running that stuff anyway, that we went off Stonehills, so it's like, well, maybe we don't need it. We have a lot of good stuff anyway. We want to make sure that we're applying pressure every turn in the mid game, because this is really a mid-range deck, right? It's not a control deck. Now I know that Stonehill Paladin or Stonehill Defender is run in mid-range decks fairly often, but I just want to make sure we make every turn a good one, where we're contributing to the board in a fairly significant fashion. And Stonehill Defender doesn't always do that. But if you look at the rest of our sort of 3 and 4 mana cards, look what they all do, right? They all play a big thing or build on the board. You know, play something annoying, that sort of thing. So, I'm going to keep going that route. Firefly Mage. Okay. It's intriguing. Fun looking Pally deck. Yeah, I think it will be fun. I'm not confident it'll be great, but it's going to be amazing. I mean, look at how many cool legendaries we have. Like, this is the dream legendary Paladin deck. My god. We have Glass Knight, Bolvar, Sunkeeper Tarim, Valinir, Ashmore, Lanessa, and Tyrion. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I think that, personally, I think Paladin has, like, the coolest legendaries. I don't know if coolest is the right word, but the most legendary feeling of all legendaries, right? Like, they feel significant and awesome, and like they do really neat things. That's why I personally have always kind of attached, I feel like, to the Paladin legendary set. Good weapon here. Good weapon. Bit of an awkward turn next turn, though. We need to find something to fill in this gap. Redemption would be sort of okay, but it's just one of those things where it's like you don't really want to run it in your deck, you know? It's like, oh, it takes up a slot, we have to draw it, it doesn't do that much on its own, you have to fit it into the right turn. It's just kind of a blah sort of card, I think, personally. Gotta play that one first to test explosive runes. I don't like how much damage we're taking, but it's sort of a necessary evil. Hopefully we can start to stabilize on the back of this Spike Ridge. I'm hoping he doesn't kill both minions, but if he does, we may just have to go for Valenier. Tarim is a fun, awesome legendary too. Yeah, there's just all good ones. Like, all cool. Oh man. Minions are dead. What's the best draw then? Actually, Corpse Taker is really good. Oh, our lifesteal's gone, though. We drew both lifesteal minions. Ugh. That's unfortunate, actually. That's really tough. I would love if this had lifesteal right now. Would be a game-changing play. But alas, it does not. Which also means our Glass Knight is kind of stranded now, too. Drawing those Vicious Scalehinds was incredibly unfortunate in the scheme of things. I think he will go face and we'll get a minion to stick here, but Counterspell becomes a major problem now because the new secret is up. What is he wanting to spend this mana on? He's thinking about not pinging. What on earth does he want to spend the mana on? I wonder. I wonder. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I got distracted for a second. Hey, David Hasselhoff, man. How goes it? Oh, really? What? It's the greediest play ever. I love it. I love it. The greed is real. Oh my god, he left my dudes up. What? Crap. That's a problem. So we still have to assume that's Counterspell. Thank God we got rid of Mirror Entity though, right? Woo! Woo! That could be bad. How do we heal though? We don't have any life gain left. We have to win this game before we die. It's gonna be tough. Real tough. Tyrion on 8 looks good. Hopefully we can clear his board. We'll see. We went green earlier, David Hasselhoff, but I guess I'll go again for you, buddy. Just for you. It's not easy, though. It's not easy.
It's not easy being green.
Sing it, Kermit. You sound beautiful. Oh, guys, I'm just still reeling. I looked at the bit count and I got, like, overwhelmed. 5,000 bits cheered today, I realized. That is enormous. Thank you, Zonehawk, again, dude, for kicking off the bit train. Obviously, greatly appreciated. Thank you, everybody else, for contributing to the crazy bit train. You guys are all amazing. Love you all, each and every one. Thanks for the support. Hey, oh, hey, that's the guy from YouTube. We have to win before we die. Well, I know that sounds funny and, like, redundant and obvious, but it really is a distinction that's important because it's basically saying, like, it's not going to be enough to just stabilize. Like, we have to end the game. We have to kill him, right? We got to go for the win, essentially. So, I guess we'll try the Spike Ridge Steed here. But it's absolutely going to get Counterspell. But at least we know that now. And we have a stabilized board regardless. So, and a taunt, which is handy as well. 10 health, not enough. We are not killing him quickly enough either. But let's see. If we draw like Tarim, maybe we could be in a good spot. I don't even know if I can play a minion, unfortunately. I can play Ashmore, because I don't really care if she dies. It's totally fine if she dies. She's actually not going to draw me... Oh, she will draw me a Ghostly Charger, and that's it. Oh, what if this is... if it's Mirror Entity, I get wrecked, but it's not. It's not Mirror Entity. It's gonna be Explosive Runes. Or Counterspell. Okay. So we have 11 plus 3 is 14. Cool. Cool.
There is no stopping the train. Choo-choo.
There's no stopping the train! Thank you, R11K, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's awful nice, man. I don't know why, but I actually kind of feel sleepy all of a sudden. I don't know what's happened. It's too early in the day for that. And I got plenty of sleep last night, so I'm unusually groggy at the moment. Uther would have been nice there. Yeah, I mean, so would Alexstrasza. I mean, there's a lot of cards that would have been nice there. It's, you know, so would Lay on Hands. Like, tons of stuff would have been great, so. I mean, well, I'm trying to think of all... Erlen Ring Farseer would have been great there, too. I don't know. I mean, it's... Uther's fine. I think Uther would be okay, but there's a lot of stuff that would have been good there. Yeah, we don't have that much early game. We can't be super duper greedy in the mulligan. Your Mildred was awesome to watch on YouTube. Thank you, California Prostitute. That's nice to say. Did you see Control Paladin Firebat showed off? I did not. No, I don't know what that is. What did it look like? I don't feel so good, Mr. Chat. Shh. Is the 3/4 Secret Paladin minion good? Yeah, I think it's good. I like it, personally. I like playing them both. If he wants to use this now, it has to go here. It can't go face. Which is good. Which means he doesn't want to do it unless he... So he might be forcing a hero power, basically. He might want to have hero power anyway because he's a Spiteful Summoner Druid, but this looks like it could be Keleseth almost. Or maybe a... at least a Firefly? Although, no, it wouldn't be a Firefly, because he would have played that instead of the Glacial Shard. So, I don't know. I don't know what it is. We'll figure it out. Scratch, man! This is all you got? That's all that matters, dude. Just hang out and watch. You don't have to cheer. I still appreciate you nonetheless. Nonetheless. So, how many people really think Uther would be that good here? I'm just not convinced it would be perfect for us. Sure, there are some aspects about it that I like, but there are others that I just don't think are very good. It's really only good because of Glass Knight, I feel like. I don't know, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. I like the thought of it, though. I like talking about it. Is the 4-mana weapon that gets buffed by Divine Shield really that bad? Would be good as a 1-of, I think. I think it's that bad. We tested it previously in a Divine Shield deck, and it just felt so bad to play. It's like, yeah, if you have it for a while, it starts to feel better, but it felt so bad the turn you played it. Just so slow.
Let him into rank 5 rages. Unless it's Spiteful Druid, then send him back to where he came from.
Send him packing! Yeah. We're sending him packing. He's out of here. We can't trade into this because then we'll put him on 6 mana for Spiteful, which we do not want to do. We don't ever want that to happen. Let alone next turn. I should have attacked, but I think we're playing the Ghostly Charger, so I doubt it. We do have ways to stall out his Spiteful minions, and he might have to hero power here, which is probably going to kill his turn quite a bit. But we don't care if this dies now, because it skips him to 7. And that is not nearly as relevant as a mana cost. Just 6 against a Spiteful. What languages can you speak? English, a little bit of Spanish, sort of, but not really. the kind of stereotypical, like, I learned Spanish in an American high school Spanish amount. So, you know, I could get by if I had to, but I'm not by any means what you would consider fluent. Okay, let's just trade into this with a face, and I know that means that the 3/4 like kind of wastes its attack, but I want to preserve its Divine Shield most importantly. So I know it feels like we sort of just threw a minion out there that's a pretty bad 5 drop, and that's true. But it was just out of necessity, because I might hit like a Blessing of Kings, for instance, to buff that Divine Shield and trade into a big Spiteful Summoner minion, for instance. Now, unfortunately, he does have enough mana that he could still hero power the Divine Shield. But in that case, at least he's taking 3 extra damage. That's kind of cool. Did he top deck Spiteful? He hasn't played anything yet. Maybe he has Grand Archivist and he's not sure if it's worth it or not. But it's absolutely worth it. You should always play Grand Archivist here, I feel like. It's really good. Furian's less good. Ooh. Is this worth? I don't think so. I think we can save this for later. We still have a pretty good play with Valinir, I think. What would we like to buff? I guess we could maybe force a buff on the Ghostly Charger if we wanted. That way it has rush and trades for 7, right? That'd be pretty cool. Just depends on what he does, though. And what lines up nicely, right? We may not need a 7-attack Charger right now. Well, we kind of do, actually. We kind of need a 7-attack Charger. What do you know? It depends on what the next card is, though, whether we can do it or not. Oh, my word. Oh, wait. We can't play all that together. What am I saying? That's too much mana. I can give it to it, but I can't play it this turn if I do that. So that seems less exciting. I really wish this had 5 attack right now. The 4 is remarkably awkward. Could just buff this and trade. Kill that and play whatever minions left, I guess. Well, if one gets buffed that's playable. Hey, Blame Widow, how's it going? Do you think Blizzard will no longer print charge minions? Yeah, they might occasionally, but I definitely think they will do it less than they do it now. Let's just see what we get here. If we get this, we'll still play it, right? It's still quite good. Let's put this out as a roadblock. To deny the value trade here, maybe. He can still get through, but his hero power is not really that good anymore against a 1/1. Still feels a little awkward, I would expect, at least. Now, we did strand our Blood Knight some, but there's more Divine Shields to come. Always. Always, always. And hero power means he can't UI as well, so that'd be pretty cool. If he wants to take a value trade. Of course, if he UIs, he can just UI this. That's also sort of good. But Spellbreaker's a problem. Druid of the Scythe, not as big of a problem. He went Taunt instead of... Okay. Alrighty. Sure. I think that's going to give me a good move with Champion's Maul. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, yeah, I think we'll just split the stats on these bad boys and go to town. Boys, we're going to town. Get in the car, boys. Get in the car, chat. We gotta drive. We're going to town. Do you think Gunspire would be better if you could run 2 of it? Yeah, definitely, yeah. As would most legendaries, I guess. But that one in particular, I think you're right. Crane's mid-range Paladin. Yeah, this one looks cool. Definitely less Divine Shield oriented than ours, but I like it. A lot of heal stuff, more than I expect. Oh, wow. That has rush, too. Oh, God. Wow, he got the Valinir! Congrats. You made it to rank 5. I hope you're happy, bro. I'm honored that we could be the ones who sent you there on the back of a mind control text Valinir. I mean, come on, four minions, dude. I'm not at all salty, guys. I'm very okay. He did burgle me, and I am salty. Two perfect utilizations of both of those emotes, guys. Thank you. Magic Blokey, sir. Thank you for the 4-month resub with the tier 1 sub. So kind. Well timed as well. You missed my message, I think. Let me see. I don't... Did you cheer, or... Oh, no. You just left a chat message. Yeah, I've missed a handful, to be fair. Just to let you know. It's nothing personal. I have missed a lot of people. I made the mother of all meme decks in Wild today. You should really try it out. I can give you the code if you want. It's hilarious. Yeah, for the record, just send the deck next time. Like, it's okay to share links. We're adding like 4 extra steps. Like, you can just share the link and I can check it out, and then we'll be ready to go, right? We'll be all good to go. What do you think of my custom card? I'll check that out here in a second. We'll get there. I'm honestly glad MC Tech is making a comeback, though. Love that card. How do we ban people, guys? There's a way to ban people, I'm pretty sure. Let me do it again. Somebody remind me how we ban people. I hate MC Tech most of the time. I gotta say I hate it. It's too RNG based, I think. It's fine to have a counter to a wide board. That is definitely true. We're done. It's 100% fine to have counters to wide boards, but I don't like how it implements so much randomness. Maybe if it just said destroy an enemy minion, as opposed to... I mean, that's still random, but it's not as swingy. Destroy a random enemy minion if your opponent has 4 or more. That wouldn't be quite as swingy. I don't know. I don't want to get into that because I haven't really spent much time thinking about it. Well, that game was hours until the MC Tech, that's for sure. Got an A and B on my exam. Nice, thank you, Gladiator. Thank you. Grats, Gladiator, dude. That's awesome. I'm glad Holy Broad worked. Glad it worked. It's the same guy! It's the exact same guy! Well, we know his deck at least. That's handy. We know he's spiteful. I like the ultimate fixed Festation custom card. That's a good laugh. Did Hansen, did you ever link your deck, dude? I haven't seen it yet. I've been looking out. I've missed it. I don't see the link yet. I guess one of my best ever videos is an MC Tech video, so probably my best ever YouTube video as far as I'm concerned included MC Tech. What was that? What was that called? What was that called? I want to link it. Regis in Love, it's called. Yes, probably my best ever video. For those of you who haven't seen it, it's probably my best ever video. It takes a little second to cook. There it is. It takes a little second to get cooking, but boy, once it cooks, it's a great video, let me tell you. Great video. Oh my. That's not exactly the highest synergy play. No Keleseth is good. He also hasn't had a play yet, which is good. But that almost certainly means Spiteful Summoner is coming soon. We've got to figure out a way to deal with it. Well, I was definitely going to Blood Knight, but Kings is too good. This thing is the sort of thing you don't want to let it snowball. And a 5/5, of course, on board is awesome, too. Aaron, yeah, see, even after you started thinking about it, I see what's going on here. You started thinking about it, and you're like, well, you know what, I guess I do kind of hate MC Tech. You know what, Regis, you got a point. I think I hate it, too. Alright, so here's Coin Spiteful. I mean, we can definitely kill an 8/8. We can perhaps even do more with Spike Ridge Steed. There's Coin. Here's Spiteful. Sunkeeper Terra might be a good draw.
Aha!
Why do they always get Tyrannus against me? I don't really understand that. It seems like it happens every time.
Aha!
Alright, I think I'm going to be sneaky about it. I think we're just going to be sneaky about it and try to kind of weather the storm here. I want you guys to go back through my VODs and count the last, like, 10 Spiteful Summoners. I would venture that 7 of them have been Tyrannus. I don't understand that. I mean, it's fine, whatever. I don't totally mind, but sound the bells here to keep it alive, into the trade, and then trade. Well, I guess if you play one sound the bells, you sort of have to play them all, don't you? This one has to run into the so these don't really matter. Let me think about this. 2 health. He has the 4 health charger dude. So if the 4 health rusher dude hits that, I'd rather... Would he have just played the 4 charger dude last turn if he had it? He might have. Let's just split to be safe. It's not really the safest, but if you 4 health or 4 damage charger dudes this, Drew to the Scythe is the name of the card. If he drew to the Scythe this and he trades here, that does get down to 4, so at least we can Valanir it, worst case scenario. And then he'd have 4 mana remaining to do some other thing. And then of course if he trades here, it's just a straight trade, so in either case, we might be able to hang on. Malfurion the Pesta dude. Malfurion loves pesto. He loves pesto. Well, you're a little late. Excuse me, sir. Alright, so you can unfortunately weapon that down now, and Tyrannus gets to go face. But he does take 7 in the process, and we can still kill Tyrannus or Sunkeeper Terramid if we feel like that's a better play. Blood Knights are stranded again, though. They're better early when you can use them to swing super hard, and now I feel like we can't do it. Yeah, Hanson, I'll check it out. It's fine, dude. That's cool. You posted the link, we'll get there. I can make that work. I do obviously prefer if you can drop me the actual link, but for now, this is just fine. The code will suffice. Oh, God. I'm actually almost dead to that now. Wow. Okay. Well, Tarim is still really, really good here, so I'm not going to complain too much. It's actually remarkably good, because I get to heal for a ton, and I get an enormous board, so in the scheme of things, that went about as well as humanly possible. If this Divine Shield survives, this is going to be the largest Blood Knight I've ever played personally. So it will undoubtedly get spellbroken. There's no question there. You know he's saving the Spellbreaker for these cards. No doubt about it. Zero question there. Armored up. We have 9. I really cannot. I cannot go that hard into this. You know he's waiting to Spellbreak the Valanir. Like, that's the only thing that makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna do this the wrong way, guys. Don't judge or hate here. This is intentional. You can debate whether it's right or not. That's up to you. But it's intentional. It's in. Oh, yeah, no, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Because I don't want 4 minions out. I don't want 4 min. Well, crap. I have to. Never mind. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. We can just play these 3. Do I want... No, I want only 3. I want these to die. We're not going to make the same mistake this time. We've learned our lesson, essentially. We've learned our lesson, sir. He will get Spellbreaker, though. There's no question there. This is getting Spellbroken. No, it lives! It lives! Beautiful. Beautiful. Great news. Okay. Look at that heal! Divine Shield. +1 attack. Okay, I want this stuff to die again, so let's be sort of careful there. I don't actually need to play this. I can save it. Not that I need to, right? Not that it's important. Well, actually, I'd rather play it than the Blood Knight. So let's play this and a Hero Power Bro. And do this. Okay. This may not even been worth playing. I don't know. It's at least a road bump, a speed bump. A nice invisible Mountain Dew. Thank you, sir. I get this at the Invisible Store. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, UI, alright. Sure. Burning my weapon charge, sir, that's rude. I don't appreciate that at all. Now we're gonna lose again, though. Shoot. That is actually the worst draw in our deck. Well, no, maybe not, actually. Maybe it's not the worst draw in our deck. Maybe not. We can make this work. Would I rather have that 2-1 alive or make this thing as enormous as possible? This is still gonna get Spellbroken. Why do I even bother? I know for a fact this is gonna get Spellbroken. There's no doubt it's getting... But I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. It doesn't matter. There's no choice. I have to win the game. I'm out of cards. We can't go long. There's the Spellbreaker in 3, 2, 1.
Silence incoming.
But like I said, we just don't have a choice. There's no getting around it. We just we're out of cards. We have to go for it. We have to pray that there's nothing. Otherwise, we lose. I mean, even if it had stuck, we still had like 2 turns to win. So maybe Ashmore or Tyrion could put me in this game, but I don't even think so. We're really, really far behind. Blessing of Kings, like, doesn't really do anything. Doesn't really do anything. Thanks for the 100 bits, Yorkshire lad. Regis, do you snore loudly? I don't really know. I'm asleep when it happens. If it happens.
Foretold in the stars.
Foretold in the stars. Yep, foretold in the stars. Ouch! We are dead. That's no fun. That's no fun. But Aragorn, thank you for the 100 bits. Yorkshire lad, thank you for the 100 bits. Yorkshire Terrier, I know that. Maybe out of Divine Favor. I don't really think we need it still, to be honest. We drew most of our cheap stuff that game. If you look closely, like, a lot of our mid-range minions and late game stuff just never came. Plus, we're hoping to win games faster than that, honestly. It probably wouldn't kill us, but I still am not convinced we need it. We never drew Ashmore. We didn't draw any big things to slow down our pace. And again, I'd like to just win the game sooner. I guess we only get to play druids, guys. It's a new rule. I hate when I test a deck and we play the same deck over and over again. I think that's a really bad experience. Like a really bad experience. Oh, Hanson, I forgot to look at your deck. I got it up here. I got it up. Let's see. What is this? A Nazoth Wild Priest with lots and lots of death rattles and Twilight's Call. And no quest, though. Okay, so is the goal only Fugan and Stalag, I guess, to summon a bunch of Thaddeus, as it looks like? Or maybe some obsidian statues on top of that? But it seems like maybe Fugan and Stalag shenanigans are your plan. That's pretty cool. I don't see anything glaringly wrong with it. I will say, though, I'm not really playing much Wild at the moment. Baron Rivendare has been a fairly challenging card to find success with in the past, I'll say that. It's kind of clunky to play sometimes. The same can be said for Umbra. They're both fairly situational and mana restrictive, but if it's working, it works, so looks cool. See you, Yorkshire Lad, man. Thanks as always for the lots and lots of bits. This is so much fun to play the same deck 4 games in a row. Or maybe just 3 games in a row. I don't know. But a lot. Is Spiteful Druid like the rank 5 deck of the day, or what? Oh, my God. We shan't give up, boys. We won't. I can't give up. We have to try. We can't give up. I believe in us. We've been close twice. I love that that loses the buff when it, that's really, really, really cool. Particularly right now. What is this, dudes? Dudes. Alright, I am, I don't necessarily know that this is our best play, but I'm lining up a 6-7 if I can. I don't know if this will live, but it has a decent chance to live, I think. So I'm trying to lean into, you know, the bells, the steed, into the Lanessa, right? That's the plan right now. This could live. Oh, it's dead. God, this guy's curve is unbelievable. And I can never kill the Script Lord. It's impossible to kill. This will be alive the rest of the game, so we're never gonna win because I can't beat this one card. Oh man. Well, this might be okay. A 6/6 can be pretty hard for him to deal with. If he actually has all of that stuff on curve and Spiteful on 6, I'm gonna be a little bit sad. But he's had a card since the Mulligan, so it's probably a Spiteful. But I'm gonna be pretty darn sad. Okay, no Spiteful, that's good. It's good news. Clears our board, but we can hit the insane Spikered Steed here. Only have 8 into a 9 health minion, though, unfortunately. Ooh. This actually does put us at 9. Alright, Lanessa. Don't you spell break me, dude. Not again, please. Please don't spell break me, sir. Please, sir. Don't spell break me. Oh my god. Oh, what? Oh, never mind. Stop complaining. Stop complaining. You nailed it. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it, guys. Now, honestly, if this gets Spellbreakered, I'm really sad. But I'm not that sad, because we reloaded Lanessa. No Spellbreaker even. Oh my god. We are living the freaking dream right now. Does, though, he have, I wonder, Doom Pact now? What are the odds this dude got a Doom Pact? I don't think we play Lanessa yet, right? I think we hang tight and save her for a turn. And bait out the Doom Pact if it's there. Right? I think we can bait out a Doom Pact. Make sure, because we have a good board regardless. Now, we know he has 2 Ultimate Infestations. So turn 10, we pretty much know exactly what's going to happen. The question is, what is his Lich King card? What is his Lich King card? Apparently nothing that good, because he's not playing it. I think we'll still just play Tyrion, though. This is the Lich King card. This is a Firefly. He's thinking about playing it, so it's absolutely obliterate. It's obliterate. There's no doubt. But why wouldn't you obliterate this? I would have obliterated this. I'm not 100% sure it's obliterate. I think it's obliterate, though. You think it's anti-magic shell? He was hovering it like he could play it. Maybe it isn't. Anti-magic shell would make sense, yeah. That would make sense. So, we gotta worry about ultimate infestation. But we don't really have great targets, because he could hit this with it, but then he can't kill the 6/6s with it, right? Like, then the 6/6s are alive. So UI right now is pretty awkward. Really just this thing. He could, which means we have... Oh, yeah, face might actually be his best target. That kind of makes sense. I kind of like that, yeah. That's pretty smart, actually. Just take the trade then. But we have 12, 14. He's at 26. What does this do? This is dudes. Okay. Potion of Heroism. Making Lanessa good again. Did I wait too long for Lanessa now, I wonder? Now I might have given him time to find a Spellbreaker. I might have goofed. Indeed. I think we're just gonna go really wide. Because Druid has a lot of trouble going wide. God, I guess Mind Control Tech's gonna be good again, though. Ugh. I could play around Mind Control Tech, I guess. I don't know, though. It's only one thing. How bad could it really get? How bad could a Mind Control Tech really get? I would argue not that bad. I sort of want the Tyrion to die to get the weapon, and I want to go face for damage, so I'm going to do it this way. I just want to have a ton of damage here. I don't think I'm at risk of dying, personally, because I'm at 14 still, so... there's about 7 different ways to navigate that turn, I guess. It was Death Coil the whole time. Okay. Oh, finally, justice. My God. Some actual justice in the world. Wow, I actually would have been dead if Mind Control Tech had hit Tyrion. Holy crap. Huh. I mean, that was like a 1 in 5, but still. Ooh. Ooh. He had exactly 14. Ooh. I don't like that. That was a cool turn, though. I mean, that was what the deck's about, at least. I feel like I missed a message here. Anime Cure dropped 2 bits. Well, thank you for the 2 bits. Scratch dropped 1 bit. I guess not. I got everything. I am enjoying my day, by the way. It's been good. We're having fun. I got about 30 minutes left here to stream, guys. About 30 minutes, then I need to drop off. I didn't get to play my Lanessa. Ugh. Crap. You were dead to silence? Not on board. He had 5, and 1 was 11. We had 14. So, we weren't technically, but we maybe did play a little unsafe. In hindsight, I maybe should have played a little safer, I think. I think I should have. Okay, with coin, this is kind of a neat little, a little pair. Ooh. Northshire Cleric is the only thing we don't want to see here. That's really going to ruin us. He didn't have Malfurion up yet, so he didn't do +3 with his weapon, so we weren't quite dead with Silence. I mean, he did have Fungal. Well, we didn't know that, but he could have had it, right? Which would have killed us. But Fungal plus Silence was not... He did have 10 mana, so that would have been fine, too. Oh, my word. Let's split these out together, right? Let's go 6/6s twice instead of one big guy. Always Cleric, yeah, I know. Always Cleric is fairly accurate, I would say, yeah. Divine Shield? No. Dudes. Dudes are still good. 4 mana 7/7, you say? What about a turn 2 6/6, huh? What about that? It's a shame we haven't played another Paladin with Divine Shield for this Blood Knight tech. That would be very, very, very fun. That would be the highlight. That ain't gonna kill a 6/6, though. Goes down to 3. 3 is actually a bit awkward for us, unfortunately. And this becomes a much worse play. As much as this sucks, I think it's mandatory. The 2 health could still be fairly awkward, but Duskbreaker becomes the issue, right? If there's no Duskbreaker, we're probably fine, but Duskbreaker now threatens this a lot. Scale Worm, I don't mind nearly as much. That's totally fine. Totally, totally fine. Divine Shield? Problem is, it's not very good yet. Like I could do this on turn 6 together if all my stuff lives. It's really greedy. I don't. Oh my god. And Shadow or Death is absolutely a card that Priest runs. I can't go too far into that. It's a fun idea, guys, but I can't go too far into it. A 6/6 is fine. I don't want to make bad plays just to work. And we still have Bolvar too, so he has no AoE. He could very easily have Dustbreaker. Now, I mean, he didn't show it last time, but it could come. Mass Dispel is another card they run. We have a lot of ways to answer these sorts of boards. He does, I should say. He does. Okay. So we're going to do this a little backwards, right? We're going to play Bolvar first, and the next turn we're going to give everything Divine Shield and trade it in. Right? And this dude's going to get buffed a ton. He doesn't really need to be buffed right now. We don't care, because he's not attacking yet. Aww. Told you. Now I wish this was plus attack instead, alternatively. We're gonna get Psychic Screamed. So I'm not gonna... I maybe shouldn't have even Hero Powered, actually. I think I should have held the Hero Power. I think we're gonna get Psychic Screamed. Hey, Tingus, dude, how's it going? How has the deck done so far? We're 1-2 against Spiteful Druid. That's all we know. That's all we've played. This is our first non-Spiteful Druid deck, I guess. So, I don't know. It's pretty situational and, like, contextual at the moment, which is really not how you want decks to be most of the time. Wow, he is very desperate. Does he have a Powered Shield? No. Is this just going to be lethal? 7, 9, plus 2 is 11, yeah. Cool. We made him very desperate. Put him very much on the back foot and won. That's cool. That's a good win. He made some incredibly non-optimized plays there just to keep up. I like that. I never got to thank you for that host. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. I gotta be honest, I don't know when that was, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you had fun. I host somebody every stream, so not to be... It's not like I forgot you or anything, it's just there's a lot of people. So... Spiteful Druid is tier 1? Yeah, I know. It's a good deck. But it shouldn't be the only thing you play. As far as popularity is concerned, it's, as far as I know, probably 3rd or 4th. I could check real quick, actually. Spiteful Druid at rank 5 right now. It actually is number 2. That would indeed reflect our experience today. That's over the last... oh, that's actually the whole expansion. Over the last 3 days, Spiteful Druid at rank 5 is number 1. Most popular deck at rank 5 right now. Even Paladin being number 2. Tempo Mage being number 3. Cube Warlock being number 4. Control Warlock 5. Control Priest at 6, which we just saw. At Legend, Tempo Mage over the last 3 days is the most popular. Over the last day at Legend, it's Even Paladin. Rank 5 is still Spiteful Druid. Rank 1 is Even Paladin by a huge margin. Not exactly the kind of thing we want to start against a Warlock. I think we needed a faster start. Blood Knight might be the good kind of top deck we need to win this game. I'd be pretty pumped to see a Blood Knight right now. Valenier, unfortunately, far too slow. We just needed to curve out faster, I think, because we don't run silences. There's going to come a point where we have a lot of trouble pushing through all his stuff. We can do it because we can play big minions, right? But, oh, man, I need Blessing Kings now. Oh, you're a turn late, dude. I sort of need to play on curve here. I think, anyway. Maybe not. Hey, Maddie and Elmore, dude. Thank you for the kind words. That's always nice. Life is treating me well. Oh, hey. Oh, my God. He's rocking the Umbra. We can thankfully kill it. That's kind of amazing. And we need to. It's going to kill our Blood Knight to some extent, but we clearly cannot let Umbra chill like that. No siree. He probably wasn't expecting that. But we still don't really have an answer to Lackey. We can just start slamming Val in your face, I guess. Coin Dark Pact and you still played Umbra. What a greedy pig! What a greedy, greedy pig! Shame on you. Yeah. Greedy. Never had the opportunity to play with Dr. Boom. He is very fun. Just realized I have a new badge. Grats, Civil Pain, man. Looking good. Well, okay. I mean, that's not really that big of a problem for me. Does this dude run Spellbreaker, guys? Does this dude run Spellbreaker? That's 5. We might as well just play these on curve. Does this dude run Spellbreaker? I hope not. Because I'd love to send that 10 damage to his face. Come on, don't have it. Oh. I think we're learning, guys. I think we're learning how susceptible to silence we have been this entire freaking game. Tyrion's a good card. Lanessa gets better now, but we lost our Valenier, sadly. We lost our Valenier. We have 11 damage on board. 2 in hand is 13. A top deck Blessing of Kings, and him not playing any defensive cards could give us a lethal. That, unfortunately, is a defensive card, believe it or not. Sound the bells. Yeah, let's do it. This keeps this alive, right? So the question is, do we want to go all in on this thing or use the sound the bells elsewhere. Because right now, like, right, this dies to Defile. So, you know, we could buff it 3 more times and give it 6 health. It could be an 11-6 again. And the question is, can he kill an 11-6? I think he's pretty likely to just play a naked Void Lord here. Which to me would imply we need 9 damage. Putting this to 3 does nothing because of Hellfire. So we'd have to put it to at least 5. And then we could maybe put this one to 5 as well. Have a couple 5 health dudes. That would trade into a Void Lord, and then trade into a Void Lord. We play Tyrion. I don't know. I kind of want the damage face right now as well. I guess I'm just going to go face. I'm not sure which I prefer. This is pretty bad against Defile in some ways, but if he Defiles, he's not playing Void Lord, and that might just give me an opportunity to win the game if I top deck the right card. Like Steed. Because this is 6 and this is 2, that's 8 on 10 already. So a Defile here means he's probably playing a little bit less defensively. We'll see. Could go either way, I think. Hey, BotX, how's it going? I don't feel so good. That's funny. There's the Void Lord we were talking about. Sure. Okay. Shame we don't have a Spellbreaker at the moment. Or ever. I don't know if it's worth sacrificing for our deck to put it in there. I mean, there's always a turn you need it, but then there's other turns it's terrible, right? Everybody's like, oh, if you had a Spellbreaker, but you gotta consider the opportunity cost too. It's not quite that simple of a calculation. Putting one of these to 2 does actually matter because of the Sacred Mole, so even though we sacrifice a Divine Shield, it might be worth. It might be worth. What if Lanessa got the Valinir buff? That would be crazy. It would indeed be crazy, yeah. I would be very happy if that were a thing. Okay, so we got 1 Doomy and 1 Voidy coming back. It's not so bad. Voidy, that's the official name. I got a Voidy. I got us a Voidy coming back. It is honestly a problem, though. Very big problem right now. The math rate is just terrible. You can't guarantee to get a Scale Hide. Does that help me at all? Not much, no. Can I get through to the Doom Guard is the question. And I don't think I can, right? There's too many 1/3s in the way. Too many freaking 1/3s everywhere. Is there any incentive to keeping this alive? I don't really think so. In fact, it could be bad. I don't know. I think we're dead. We lose, I think. Gul'dan's Hero Power is going to be too good. Hey, Shell Spell. Hey, Pink of Metal. Hey, California. Hey, Regis loves the jerks. Hey, Smash Brother. Hey, Marcus. Hey, Aaron again. Hey, Nate Eyes. Nate Eyes. Hey, Senelian. Hey, Tingus. Hey, Bryden. Hey, I think I've got everybody that's in chat currently. Truffles Wizard. How's it going, guys? Hope you're all doing well on this fine Friday Eve. Oh, are we just dead? Really? I don't think we're totally dead yet, but I mean, it's gonna be hard to recover from here without Valinir. The depth of our deck right now is just limited. Has he got a good Defile setup, maybe? How does he have so many 1 health dudes lingering? That sucks. I have no good way to deal with those ever. Obliterate? What? Actually, I actually can kill one of those. Okay, that's cool. That's good news. He does have a weapon, and it could, I guess, get him value, so I guess we need to hold. It's pretty bad top deck. We really need Lanessa, I think. It's about the only good card we have left. Another cube, really, man? He doesn't have a pact, though, right? Does he? No, he's used both packs. How's he gonna kill that? He can't yet, okay. But we can't silence it, so it doesn't matter. Lanessa is about our only out here. We desperately need a good big... Oh. Yes, sir. How big is she gonna be? How big is she gonna be? Sound them bells, Lanessa. Sound them bells. Nice. I actually thought we had a Spiker Seed, but I guess not. That kind of sucks. She's still really good, but Spiker Seed would have been nice. That would have been good. Second Spellbreaker incoming. You're banned if so, Senelian. See ya, dude. It's over. Hope you had fun in chat. I hope you had fun being part of the chat. It's good having you as a member of the community. Now, he's trading in to kill it with the Doom Guards. That's a good sign. God, that might mean we can outvalue this deck, then. He has really not... I mean, his hero power, obviously, is a lot of... Oh, no, we're just dead. Oh, crap. Really? How low were we? Oh, it's a real shame she didn't have Spike Steed. Oh, God, we're just dead. One last game. One last game. One last game. Did we really only have 8 health? Unbelievable. You gotta pay attention to your life total, man. Sort of true. We could have played the weapon there to give it taunt. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Senelian said monk ass. It's legit too. You're banned. You're done. Yeah, one last game, guys. Then I gotta run. It's been a crazy stream tonight, though. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Happy Cinco de Mayo Eve. You're right. It's May the 4th right now. And it will soon be Cinco de Mayo. That's pretty cool. Regis, do you have someone to raid tonight? If not, could you raid my boy Sferd? Yeah, I can. I will. Yeah, I can. I can. It probably sounds weird how I'm hesitating so much. The reason for the hesitation is not due to Sferd personally or anything. Alright, I'm gonna do something a little more accelerated here. Sverd's great. We've rated Sverd before. I typically don't take the request on stream. I like taking it, like sending it personally, because sometimes people will ask me all at once, but that's okay. Hey Regis, I have no one to raid tonight. Can I raid your fridge? You'd be disappointed, Zonehawk. I'm sorry to say. We keep our fridge very empty and destitute. It's not a particularly exciting place to be. God, the tempo was unreal there. I was really wanting to leverage those minions with Divine Shield, and we got destroyed. I mean, this is not super worth, but it does leave a minion on board for this Blessing of Kings, right? So our fridge just has like bare essentials. It doesn't have like a storage of food. We buy groceries like pretty regularly and stuff. So you would be sad. You would be sad. Yeah, this gets pretty big. It's also not a bad heal right now. I'll take any heal I can get. Okay, so SI, Blink, and Backstab. I'm thinking maybe Miracle Rogue, maybe a Burgle Rogue full on. prep Eviscerate into some sort of Edwin, maybe? What's the remaining 5 mana gonna do? Scared. Ah, okay. 6/6 we can handle. I mean, it's not the dream, but we can get through that. We can chip away at it. Might look a little weird, but right now I haven't taken any damage on my hero, and this thing has lifesteal, and it's pretty likely to take a hit. At least 1 hit. So I wanted to take some damage, soften this up so that we heal it back. So it's really like Edwin only did 3 damage to our health, right? Because if we'd been full anyway, then we might not have... The sad thing is he actually managed to clear the board because of the Fan of Knives. So this becomes a major problem, like a huge problem. Ugh. I did not anticipate him so efficiently dealing with both Divine Shields. Boy, oh boy. Oh, we're in trouble. The tempo swings he's offered so far are... No way does he have a way to kill this again. Oh, backstab's fine. As long as he can't kill it. Oh my god, he's gonna eviscerate it again. No, okay. Edwin died. That's all I cared about is Edwin dying. Edwin had to die. Ashmore is good. I thought she was Lanessa for some reason. They kind of look alike if you look at just closely, right? They're sort of both, Oh, it sucks. It drew this as the rush instead of the lifesteal. Oh, Ashmore, you moron. You should have drawn this as the lifesteal and then Ghostly Charger as the rush. Oh, I can't believe they didn't code that in to provide the maximal, like, benefit. That sucks. That's pretty sad. I'd love to give this thing the Valinir buff to heal some more. We're getting fairly low. We're getting fairly low here, boys. This would also be great with the Valinir buff. Can I live this turn? Almost certainly, right? Almost certainly. I'm going to try to hit the Valinir buff on one of these big boys here. These are both so great with it that I think we can be greedy. Thanks to the 50 bits, Regis loves the jerks. That's awful nice. Can I get a blessing on my 6-pack? Sure thing, California prostitute. Holy Broad, please bless the packs of California. There you go. Just all of the every pack in California, bless it. Every single one. Well, this is an easy target to hit with Valinir. Should I play? I should definitely play one of these first to better ensure that our Scalehide gets the buff, right? Oh man, this is pretty crazy though. Yeah, in fact, I will play this one first because I remember I want the Righteous Protector to get hit and have Divine Shield. This is just a 3-mana 3/3 right now, and that's totally fine. Quest Rogue has got nothing on me, guys. Absolutely nothing on me. And I'm going to go ahead and do this just to heal as much as possible, right? We want to just max heal there so that we don't die. That was a good ambush. Can he deal with a 7/8 without attacking into it like 3 times, right? That's going to be the question. There's no way we're dead. There's no way we're dead. There is no way we're dead. There is no way we're still dead. My brain is broken. My brain is broken. I mean, somebody just say, well, you could have attacked a smaller minion and killed the Auctioneer with your Scalehide to preserve more health, but we didn't know it was going to hit the Scalehide, right? We couldn't have done that because we didn't know. Oh my god. We did like the max, like the perfect survivability plan. I guess I didn't play the... I could have just played the Righteous Protector, but I didn't dare dream we were dead. Didn't dream we were... I didn't even consider it after the heal. I thought, oh, he's so few cards, we have to be fine. I didn't even believe it. Oh, that sucks. I gotta play this deck some more, because I think it's good, and we just... I don't know. I don't know if I played poorly a couple times, or we just... I don't know. It just didn't feel like we got to do what it was supposed to do. And there you go. That was Divine Shield Paladin. You know, there was some stuff about that worked. It didn't seem terrible. I'm sure it needs some tweaks. But all said, I think there is still some chance that a deck like that could become successful. Maybe not today, but down the road, sure. As long as Call to Arms, though, dominates Paladin, there are other great ways to play Paladin. I'm not sure that a Divine Shield angle is ever going to stick, so maybe Paladin itself has doomed Divine Shield Paladin more than anything else. All that said, if you guys have any thoughts, questions, recommendations, of course, leave those in the comments below. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, game on.